You know why you're here. This could be really easy, or this could be really hard. That decision is yours. Just tell us where the bomb is.
I don't have to say shit to you, lady.
Look at these. Do you see these? This is what you have done to everybody that has routed you out. So why don't you just make this easy for you and tell me where it is?
But how would that help me?
It would help you because for every minute you feel like wasting our time, I'll cut off your finger. And after I run out of fingers, I'll cut off your toes. And after I run out of toes, I'll pull out your teeth.
You think your tactics scare me, boy.
Detective, may I speak with you in private? We have been at this for days. We don't have much time left.
There's only one solution I can think of.
What do you... We cannot do that. We cannot torture him. That is not what we're about.
It is if we want to save all those lives.
We have other ways of getting information out of him.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know. Rooted in Greek philosophy, virtue ethics puts an emphasis on the roles of one's character and the virtues that that person contains within for evaluating ethical behaviors. Virtue ethics will most likely not conclude your behavior was bad if you put someone's life in danger and you lied only once. However, if you consistently put lives in danger and lie, then according to Aristotle, your behavior was bad. In relation to our storyline, it is evident that John Goldtooth has done deceitful crime that has resulted in death before. Again, we found ourselves in a place where lives are at stake. Looking at Aristotle's views, it would be okay to torture him to get out what we want to know because we are not repetitive in our actions.
Utilitarianism is possibly the most simple of the ethical theories. It simply states that whatever generates the most happiness and the least amount of pain is the more moral judgment. In this case, with the torture, it would be morally right to torture the man. If the man is not tortured, then the information may come too late to save all of mankind. Therefore, all of mankind will die. Therefore, torturing the man generates more happiness than if he is not tortured and doesn't give up the information. From Jeremy Bentham's utilitarianism, it states that we are morally obliged to take the action that generates the most happiness. This principle is known as the greatest happiness principle. The judgment is measured in two different categories, pleasure and pain. Happiness is measured by reference to the presence of pleasure and the absence of pain.
Deontological ethics is the study of duties and responsibilities. Deontology holds that actions are not judged by their effects, but by if they persist by a moral norm or not. Actions are either good or they're bad. Deontology does not take the consequences into any consideration. In this scenario we just filmed, deciding whether or not it would be right to torture someone, deontology refutes the idea of any torture, even if it may save the world. Immanuel Kant's position on deontology states that one must always act out of respect for moral law. In the event of torturing another human being for information, Kant would state that we should never treat people just as a means, but at the same time as an end. Therefore, we must treat people as if their wishes do have significance. Deontology would find torture morally wrong because it goes against treating people purely instrumentally.